I'm Danny Ringer. I'm the Director of Missions for Great Plains Baptist Association out in southwestern Western Oklahoma. And we have a very special guest today. We have Tyler McDowell. He's the pastor at First Baptist Church in Blair, Oklahoma. And we're going to talk just a little bit about First Baptist Church Blair. Tell us about it.
Well, I believe it's a great church,
They got a great pastor.
Well, I don't know about that. Some people may argue with that. But
Got a great youth minister.
Got a great youth minister.
Got a great secretary.
We
Absolutely.
got great people.
Got great people.
No, it's a really unique place. I've gotten the privilege to serve here for almost 7 years. And I'd served here before, years ago, as their youth minister. And God just brought me back full circle, and which I didn't know if I'd ever get the chance to be the pastor here, but they called, and God moved and showed they have no sense.
Easiest search committee ever. They called me. The pastor had resigned, and he said, "Hey, y'all go ahead and elect a search committee."
Yeah.
And they did. And that afternoon they met, and they called me and said, "Hey, Brother Danny, is it okay if we already are agreed on who God's calling to be this pastor, is that okay?" I said, "Absolutely. Give Tyler a call." They didn't tell me who it was. I said, "Give Tyler a call."
Yeah.
And so they did.
Well, it was, and I've never seen it happen that way in my life.
I haven't either, but I loved every minute.
And I was like, "Whoa, is this right? Is this too fast?" But what the funny thing is they said goodbye to their former pastor, who was just really
he did a great job,
guy.
and he really helped them go through a difficult time.
Sure.
And really brought them back together. And but
super nice guy.
God was preparing the church for you. To come.
Great guy, great family. God just moved him on, but the way this happened is they said goodbye to him one Sunday and voted on me the very next Sunday.
That's exactly right.
Which is crazy. I've never seen that. But anyway, it's been a wild ride the last 7 years. It really has. It's been good. We've seen God do some really great things here. We have grown numerically. We've had a lot of people grow, a lot of people, new people come. But the thing I'm most excited about is numerical growth is exciting, don't get me wrong. But the thing I'm most excited about is seeing people grow spiritually, grow in their faith and mature. We have a lot of folks adults who were saved since they started coming here. And now we're seeing their desire to do ministry and to serve, and the ways that they're doing and how they're growing. Right before we got on here and did this, I got a call from one of my guys that's his story. He's growing, and he had a question.
Isn't that awesome?
He's walking through some things, so I got to help him, and just give him some encouragement, but I'm seeing that all the time, and it's blowing my mind, just the way God is working in people's lives. We are really experiencing a surge in young families, which is exciting. We got babies everywhere, and they always say a strong indication that your church is healthy is crying babies and singing
Absolutely.
men. And we have both. We have crying babies and we got singing men. So it's encouraging, and we're seeing a lot of middle adults come, and that I gotta give credit where it's due. A lot of that is due to our strong student ministry program. We've got a strong youth ministry program, and we're seeing a lot of kids, teenagers show up, and their families are coming as a result, and that's exciting.
Hey, listen, you outgrew our Falls Creek cabin. You had to move to a bigger cabin.
Yeah, that's a blessing. We were in the association cabin, and we outgrew it. And so the last 2 years, we've had to rent an extra cabin on the other end of camp.
I know.
And which is hard to manage.
That's right.
We made it work. And I tell you what, that's a credit to all of our sponsors and helpers that go with us.
And so you have kids that come to youth ministry here from Blair, from Navajo, from Altus, and even Granite. Is that right?
But also Mangum and Hollis.
And Mangum and Hollis. Yeah. Wow.
We've got several schools represented in our student ministry, which is exciting. And I tell you what, I really can't say enough about our kids right now. They're so fun to watch. Every Sunday morning when I get up to preach, there's 3, sometimes 4 rows of students right in front of me.
Right.
And they got their notebooks out, their Bibles open. They want to.
We don't see that everywhere.
We don't see that everywhere, and so I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for Jaden Legal, our student minister, done a great job. And thankful for him. Thankful for all our volunteers that work in our student ministry. We've got the best. I know everybody will say that about their church, and you're not wrong. Y'all got the best.
That's right.
I just believe, we've just got the best people here serving in the ways that they do, and they're, there's a lot going on, and I hope this don't sound lazy, but there's a lot going on here that I don't I just show up and
Well,
and
you're
be
the
a part
preacher.
of. Yeah, I
You
mean,
do what you're supposed to do, and the church does what they do.
but it's so great. I mean, they don't.
Hmm.
Some people might views. Well, they don't need me. Well, that's a good thing because they're doing it.
So, if somebody who's going to come to First Baptist Church Blair, what's the best way for them to come? When would they come?
Well, we meet Sunday mornings at 9:45 for our Sunday
Okay.
school.
Small
We've
group
got
Bible study.
Small group Bible study. We've got.
They won't put you on the spot.
Nope, not at all. We've
Won't
got
make 'em.
ages, all ages. We got
Okay.
kids, youth, college age,
Okay.
students.
Do you have to wear a suit?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm look about like this on Sunday morning minus the hat.
All right.
No, it's casual.
Just come as you are.
Come as you are. And
right.
here's the funny thing is we see people from all walks of life. We're a pretty diverse group.
Right.
But the relationships that we're seeing built between people is encouraging and exciting. A lot of good discipleship happening
Good.
right now. I'm excited about that.
So come in 9:45 for Sunday school.
11
or you
o'clock
can-
for worship
11 o'clock
service.
for worship service. Come into worship service and be a part of that. Hear a great sermon. You got a great praise band. They do a great job.
Praise
It's a
team's doing a
member
great job.
About 5 or 6 members of the church.
Yeah, and it kind of alternates. We have different
Right,
people
different
that
people.
in and out. If somebody's gone, somebody will step in. It's never me. I don't.
Right.
They don't let me do that. But
There's a reason for that.
there's a reason. I guarantee you.
Now, what do you do on Wednesday nights?
Wednesday nights we have all ages meeting. We got
Okay.
Kingdom Kids, which is
Okay.
our young kids meeting. They have a great program, and our students meet. College age meets, and then I have an adult Bible study in the sanctuary. And,
What time's that?
6:30.
So, like, if maybe Sunday morning you're not quite ready, you could just slip in on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, slip in on a Wednesday night, 6:30. Like I said, and everybody's going at the same time.
Okay.
One thing I got to tell you about on our Wednesday nights is we got a kitchen crew that is unreal. They feed the little kids, then they feed the students, then the college kids come in and they feed them.
Man.
And we just got them rotating, and they're awesome.
Well, if you don't know it, Baptists believe in sacrifice. Every time we get together, a chicken loses its life.
That's right. We believe in it.
I want you to know that we have great churches in Great Plains Baptist
Absolutely.
Association, and I'm telling you, every single one of them are wonderful. We want to invite you to all of them. We just happen to have Tyler with us today. We're going to be talking to all of our pastors, and that's just a way that you can get involved and come to First Baptist Church in Blair, Oklahoma.
I'll say this about our churches. I believe we're strong as an association. We got great churches. Of course, I would like to invite everyone to come be a part of our church here at FPC Blair. But really, whatever area you're in, if you find one of our churches, you're not going to go wrong.
Absolutely.
We've got great pastors, great leadership, good churches, good people. So I'm just excited. I mean, you're really find one of our churches, you won't go wrong.
You know, what our pastors do, almost every single one of them just preach from the Bible.
Absolutely.
Expository preaching, that's a fancy way of saying they just go verse by verse through books of the Bible.
Yep.
And so that way you could actually read that verse of Scripture the next week, and they're going to be probably preaching on that the next week.
Yeah.
And so we want you to be invited to all of our churches, but today we happen to have Tyler with us. And so if you're in the Blair area and you'd like to come to First Baptist Church Blair, man, Tyler would love to see you.
Absolutely.
And this church is really growing. And Tyler, man, thank you for all that you do, and thank you for being a part of our podcast today.
You bet. Thank you.